Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. Looking dead at your ass. Look at you. Looking dead at you. Put the food down. Put your phone down. Look at your goofy ass. If you tell a woman to arch that back, she says no. She ignores you. She don't like you. You already know ATB is life. If you tell a woman to arch that back, I mean it. You think I'm bullshitting. If you tell a woman to arch that back and she don't do it, she says no. She don't arch that back for you. She don't like you. Dead ass, man. Today, most guys are settling. They're throwing the towel because the dating pool is so oversaturated. You got guys who go on dating apps and they swipe on every single profile, even fat ones, women who look like a Piggly Wiggly. They'll swipe on that because it's so oversaturated. You got a lot of desperate men who don't get no pussy. Swipe on every single thing. You got guys begging women to take them on dates, help them out financially. It's hard for a woman to take her time to get to know some men out here because her messages are flooded with likes, all this attention when she goes on a dating app. She could be on any dating app, BLK, Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, flooded. A lot of guys are settling today. They just threw in the towel. They don't want to hold the line. They're afraid to be alone. They're doing the shit that they used to do in the 70s and 80s. You know, when men back in the day, they just had to have a woman. Even if the dude was divorced 4 or 5 times, you probably got a grandfather who was divorced 5 times, but he got married 6 times. That's what they did back in the day. They didn't want to be alone. You got a lot of men who are afraid to be alone. You got a lot of men who do not want to hold the line. Is that your goofy ass? You gonna settle? It's sad how men out here, maybe it's you may have dealt with this. It's sad how a man in the dating scene right now who's had multiple relationships, failed relationships, it's sad that he's never experienced what it's like to have genuine burning desire from a woman. Because he's always going above and beyond, putting these women on pedestals. He's pursuing, he's courting these women. He's showing them that he's a gentleman. He's going all out for her when he's getting nothing in return. It's sad how a man can be a provider, pay all the bills, and still his wife denies him sex. If a woman can go 24 hours without texting you, talking to you, she does not like you. You are not a priority for her. She's on her phone 24/7. If she doesn't at least text you back and say, hey, I'm so sorry that I'm texting back late, I was doing this, she's explaining herself. Okay. But if she texts you back and she don't say nothing like, hey, what's up? No. That's low effort, man. She's giving you low effort. There's no real desire there. You know why? Because, like I said, what did I say this week? There's another bull in the ring. That's why. Women are never single. Even when you met this woman, you just met her on Hinge, you taking her on a date. Yeah, you don't know that she has a friends with benefits, that she's fucking raw. That's why she's making your goofy ass away. You over here taking these. It is embarrassing. Go to the Reddit page, dating advice, dating vent. Man taking these women on 7, 8 dates and ain't getting no pussy. Does that make sense? That don't make no sense to me. You just giving a person free food. You're hanging out with a dependent, basically. You're hanging out with a dependent and getting nothing in return. But it's sad. Your life is too short to be settling for a woman who has no burning desire for you. If you're with a woman, she's always turning down sex when you want sex, that's not good. If you're with a woman who's lazy in bed, she doesn't go all out for you. She doesn't make sure that you are sexually satisfied. She don't like you. If she doesn't go out of her way to make sure you're doing good, like you have she's not bringing peace into your life. If she's arguing over dumb shit, she's arguing over the littlest things. She doesn't like you. She has an attitude with you. She does not like you. I checked that right away. Any woman I dealt with, if they have an attitude, is a turnoff for me. I don't care if you had a rough day. You check that shit before you come up to me. If you're dealing with a woman, she has an attitude all the time. She don't like you. And you know what's really sad is you have guys who are good looking men. You're physically fit. You're in the gym. You're healthy. You got your money right. But you will settle. You will go down in looks. You'll get with a strong 4 or 5 because you think that she's going to be appreciative of you. No, don't do that shit. Do not do that shit. What took me so long to get over my ex last year when I had a rotation, all these women I was fucking, still, none of these hoes came close to my ex. None. Even these chicks who did, I was banging chicks who did OnlyFans, bootleg IG models, still, none of them came close to my ex. That's what took me so long to get over it. But I'm telling you, man, do not go down on looks. I'm telling you, do not everyone's saying get a strong 5, an unattractive woman. Because you know what's going to fuck you up is you're going to do this, right? You'll get with an unattractive woman. You know damn well you ain't got no business being with this woman. Years go by, y'all break up, she fucks you over, she does something stupid. All that money, time you put into this woman who is a strong 4, and still she fucked you over, played you. You're going to have red pill rage. You're going to be there for a while. Because it's mind-boggling to you that you're a good-looking dude, you got your shit together. How could this woman who's an ugly woman treat me bad? Why do you guys, it's insane. You guys are in the gym. You guys are in the gym. You work out. Why would you get with a fat woman who has a gut? Why? You're in the gym. So, okay, so why do you, okay, so you work out, you're focused on your body, but you're going to lower your standards and get with a woman who's not even disciplined like you? And still, these women still fuck you over. A lot of men are settling with women today because they're exhausted. You're tired. You're tired of dating. You're tired of going on all these dating apps. You done every single thing. You went to all these singles mixers, these dating events in the city, and you're still on 5 other dating apps trying to find somebody because you're so desperate for love. You're so desperate to settle down. And how is that working out for you? How's it working out for? Just let me know in the comment section. If you're a goofy ass dude, you're going to all these singles events and you're still on the dating apps, how is that working out for you? Are you getting the results you want? And I want to say this too. I said this in my Men I Talks with Trey episode. They were like, bro, that's a great quote. For all you goofballs who are paying for dating coaches, like I said, dating coaches do not work. If you're paying for a dating coach, you just don't have it in you. How are you going to, okay, you're paying for a dating coach, right? To help you get game and talk to women and keep a woman. A dating coach ain't never going to help you keep a woman. Women are fickle as fuck. Women are fickle as fuck. So you paid all this money for a dating coach, right? To help you get game and keep this woman, right? Okay, when she divorces your ass and leaves you, do you get a refund from that money you spent on the dating coach? You should. I think you should. Dating coaches should offer that. I'm taking all this money from you, giving you bullshit game to attract this woman has all these red flags and she divorces your ass. Yeah, I'll just give you your money back. But they ain't gonna do that. But you should. You're paying twice. Paying in the divorce and you money wasted on this dating coach who gave you some bullshit game to attract the wrong type of woman. You guys, please do not settle. I get it. You're frustrated. You're upset with the dating market. You putting yourself out there. You're tired of being single. You're tired of being alone. I get it. You work hard. Sometimes you come home to an empty apartment. Listen, bro, I love coming home to my apartment. Love coming home to my apartment. Just, it's my space. But I get it. There's some guys who don't like being alone. But in that, hate to break it to you, but that is a weakness. That's a weakness. Because ain't nobody going to have your back but you. Ain't no woman ever going to hold you down. Women today are selfish. Most women today are not going to hold you down. You probably experienced it once. I experienced it once, one time. Most guys are not going to get that again. And again, man, if you're over 30 years old and you're trying to look for love and find the one to settle down with and you're trying to look for true love after fucking 30, you're insane. It don't exist. Because all you doing is getting, because like this retard said, I could tell a lot of guys, these are the men who don't have no experience with life. For a guy to write a comment like this, these are guys who live in the same hometown. They never took a chance on shit, live with their mama still damn near 30, ain't doing shit. This dude said, this hold the line shit is too far, it's too much. So you're telling men that they should just hold the line while they're in their 30s and focus on them. But when they hit their 40s, what woman's going to want to date a 40-year-old man? Are you fucking retarded? If you're broke as fuck in 30, you don't need to be doing shit. You need to be focused on money. Pussy should not, no. No, that should not be on your mind. Are you retarded? Most men don't even hit their prime until their 40s, 38, 40. And for a guy to make a dumbass comment, this is a guy who's never traveled. He doesn't go out. So many 40-year-old men are with 20-year-olds right now. I see it all the time here in New York. All the time. All the time. Every time I take myself out to dinner, older dude dressing up with a younger woman. I don't give a fuck about your age. As long as you keep yourself fit, you got your money right, nigga, you gonna have the pick of the litter. That's why I keep on telling you guys, work out. As long as you keep yourself fit, you work out, your money's right, bro, you're gonna hit your 40s, you're gonna be like, damn. You're probably gonna be living like a Coach Greg Adams. Again, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. A lot of people they hate on him because he's paying for coochie. Okay, but most guys are, especially with money, they're paying. They're not paying these women to stay. They're paying these women to leave. Paying for an experience. You over here mad at man. Again, shout out to Coach Greg Adams. That's my dude. Like, my favorite YouTuber. A lot of guys, y'all mad at guys like Coach Greg Adams and all these other rich older dudes who are having their fun with your future wives. Fucking all these young 20-year-olds having their fun with them. You're mad that these guys are paying. You're just mad because you're over here paying full price for a woman who looks like Lizzo. Because that's what you can afford. You're a bummy dude. You smoke black and mild. You got blunt lips. Beard all patchy as fuck. Can't afford a haircut because haircuts are $50, $60 now. So your hair all nappy as shit. So all you can attract, all you get is booger woofs. And you over here paying full price for a booger woof. That's what pisses a lot of these men off. Because you have a lot of men who just given up on life. They've given up. They don't get no pussy. They're not doing shit with their life. So they'll settle with an ugly woman because you are what you attract. And you're getting mad at these older men who are having fun with your future wives. Majority of women in their 20s today are having fun with older men. I turned 34 this year. I was 33 last year. Banging out a 23-year-old girl who was a dancer at the Alvin Ailey Center in Columbus Circle. 23. These women do not give a shit about how old. As long as you look good, you keep yourself together, shit, got your own place. These women don't give a shit. They don't. You should not settle. If you're dealing with a woman who takes hours to text you back, she never initiates sex with you. She's lazy in bed. She's always making you spend money on her. Stop settling. And again, I repeat, a lot of guys are settling in these relationships. They're settling with women who are beneath them because the dating pool is it's oversaturated with so many desperate people trying to find someone. I had this girl I was sleeping with. She showed me the shit that guys were doing. She hooked up with some dude. And this nigga was blowing up her phone from blocked numbers. How do you call? You already got the coochie. Why are you calling a woman over 30 freaking times, harassing her? Women have told me this. They've said they hooked up with a dude, and the dude, after the first hookup, this nigga's like, oh, you're mine. You're mine now. Get off the dating app. You're mine. There's a lot of weird men out here who do not know what the fuck to do when it comes to these women. They don't. How do you hit it one time and you're forcing a woman to be in a relation? That is desperate to me, but I get it. That's low confidence. These guys have low self-esteem. They believe that they can't get anybody else, and they are lazy. They don't feel like staying in the dating market for too long because they know how rough it is. Majority of women say, especially these bad chicks, these beautiful women, Why do you think that Facebook group is a thing? That are we dating the same guy? You have so many women, the beautiful ones, not the ugly ones, the beautiful ones who are sharing the top earning man right now. And it's funny because a woman, most women today, if you have money, do not believe this bullshit. Women will lie to you and say, no, I won't. If a man has money in this economy right now, the economy is bad. It's fucked right now. People feel like there's no job security. A woman will let a guy who has money slide with cheating. They will share him because he has money. He has status. But if you're just an average blue collar worker, not making that much money, they make rules for you. No, you got to be faithful to me. If you cheat, I'm done. But they break the rules for the guys with status. Fuck that. Even if you don't got no money, you make your own rules. Don't let these women tell you what the fuck they gonna know. You need to have that confidence. You wonder why Pookie and Ray Ray and Chad Tyrone be banging out these women? Because they don't give a fuck. They're gonna be fine with or without these women. And still these women are do what the fuck they tell them to do. Because these guys don't care. They don't let these women, I don't give a damn if she works a good job. They don't let these women come into their life and tell them what to do. A lot of guys are weak right now. You guys get with these women who are not that attractive and they're just running shit. You're making the money as a man. Where are your balls at? To allow a woman to run all over you when you got the fucking money. Do not settle. A lot of guys are just throwing in the towel right now. They're settling with women who don't have no burning desire for these guys. None. You can't even tell. Every time you tell her to arch that back, ATB, she says no. She doesn't even suck your pee-pee. She never, y'all been with women who never bought you anything. Anything. Nothing. Last year, I dealt with this chick. I hooked up with this chick a week before my birthday last year. It was a hookup, was banging her out. She knew my birthday was coming. She came, oh, can I see you tonight? I was like, okay, cool. I just met this chick a week before my birthday, banged her out. She came to my apartment with balloons and gifts for me. I banged this woman out. But it was just a hookup. Came all the way to my crib to get banged out. And she brought, so what she did was she bought me all these balloons. I was not expecting this, you know? Bought me you know how I ended? Because I was working too. I got off work around 10, right? And she was like, well, let me just come over and just see you. I was, all right, cool. So she comes to my apartment with balloons and a gift, couple of gifts. And she was like, it was her time of the month. So she was like, we can't really do much, but hold on. Sat me down on my couch, did what she had to do, swallowed. And I met this chick a week before my birthday. I'm telling you, man, don't settle with these women who don't have burning desire for you. She's always telling you no for sex. She just making all these rules for you. Fuck no, don't do it. Don't. I get it. The dating market is oversaturated. The dating market is so tough right now. That's not an excuse for you to settle. It's not. Just be alone. Hold the line. If you're upset, you can't get the type of women you want, take your ass overseas. You need to take your campaign overseas. If all you're doing is attracting booger wolves, better take your ass to Colombia. You can go anywhere in the world. Travel. Man would not be, listen, if you have your passport, you can fucking travel. You wouldn't be doing all this complaining and shit on Reddit and talking about, I'm looking for love and I'm not getting the type of women. Get your ass on a plane. The guys who are traveling ain't complaining like this. But I think a lot of you guys don't have your shit together. You broke and you have a hope strategy thinking a woman's going to want to be broke with your ass. And that now the women don't got to do that no more. This ain't back in the day. Women have access to other men. Just because you took a woman out on a date and your dumb ass took her to Ruth Chris, you took her to an expensive restaurant, that doesn't mean she's going to be loyal to your dumb ass. You really think a woman's going to cut off all her other options? She uses these guys for different things. For you. No. And even if it doesn't work out with y'all, she already got your backup. So it is what it is. But you guys do not settle. I get it. The dating market, the dating pool is oversaturated with all these bad options, baggage, trauma. Do not settle. It's better to be alone and just focus on you. All right, so continue to hold the line, focus on you. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll holler at y'all. Peace.